Hello, welcome back to my channel. I haven't made a video in a really long time, and that is because I was recently in Thailand and I wanted to make a video about kind of like my little haul and whatever. I don't have a big one referring mainly to what I usually post on here, like my counterfeit bags and stuff, but this is all that I got. And then I actually also got another like big duffel bag, but that one I have put away, so I might make a separate video for that. But I figured I would make a really quick video. I'm going to turn it this way just because I always make my videos like that. I figured I would showcase and talk about some of the bags that I got while I was there, because Asia in general, especially Thailand being so cheap, they have very, very popular like counterfeit bags, and obviously that's something that I'm pretty into. So yeah, so I'm going to get into this video and just kind of talk about my response and my review to the bags that I got. Obviously this is going to be a big comparison, and then this is just another bag that I got that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I also wanted to address some of the comments I've been getting, even though it probably won't even matter, because every single time I address the comments, I get the same responses over and over again, no matter what I say, so whatever. So I think the first thing I want to get into is obviously the two Gucci Marmont bags that we're looking at here. So if you recognize this bag, this is a pretty iconic bag for me. This is the very first counterfeit or copy bag that I ever got, and originally when I got it, it didn't have this black long strap on it. I put that on myself, and I literally used pliers and like attached it here, and it came like this, and initially it looked like this. This is obviously a way more accurate fake, and I saw this in the market, and I was just like kind of blown away at the difference in detail and color and everything. Seriously, it's such a big difference. When I was initially reviewing this bag, which was the very first bag, I like, let me just say this. I love this bag so much. Like, out of all my bags, I have this one, I have all the other ones that I've reviewed and more that I haven't even shown yet. There's something about the Gucci Marmont bag that, like, I fell in love with. I just love the look. It's really classic, and the gold and the black. It's just super my style. And, you know, it's just expensive in general. These bags are expensive. So I ended up going to IOffer, which is China specifically. These I got in Thailand, but which are honestly same kind of quality-ish. It's better, it's better looking, but this one is decent quality. I mean, the way that it's made is really nice. It's just what I was expecting is completely different from what I got. So I was actually pretty disappointed. And then when I saw this in Thailand, I was like, oh, I have to get it. It's exactly what I was looking for. And yeah, so yeah, I guess I can go back and kind of review this again. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's still a well-made bag. I actually do plan on selling this somewhere. I'm not sure yet. I do eventually probably want to sell all my counterfeit bags, but I'm not sure yet. I know that's, like, illegal, but I mean, like, I don't know. You can do it through Gmail and stuff like that, you know, through Asia and stuff, because I actually do plan on moving somewhere to Asia pretty soon. So I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, so this was the bag. This is a comparison of the back. I'm not sure what those scratches are. I mean, it's been used, but barely used, really. And then this is the back of this one. Pretty different, honestly. There's a lot more detailing in the stitching here. Comparatively, in the G's, this is a lot thicker and different color, and then this one, which is definitely different for me. The real one, I said initially when I was reviewing this, first of all, just like I said with the Chanel, it has two pierced holes at the top for this to be strung through. And this is actually a very decent quality chain. This one does not have that. So I had to DIY it myself to try to make it look like how this one looks, basically. And that's what I ended up doing. It sounds like there's something in there, but I don't think there is. And yeah, so this wasn't a super disappointing bag. I used this like once, but this compared to this one is just, this is a way better quality. The latch is exactly accurate to the real one. That's probably how they put on the G, so there's that. But the inside is a lot more accurate to what the real one looks like. It's decent quality fabric in here. This cost me, I want to say like $30 US. So still pretty pricey actually, and it's actually pretty small too. This is my hand compared to it, my hand compared to this one. This one's actually bigger. But I love it. It's totally worth it to me because I've been looking for this bag forever, and this obviously looks a lot more like the real one. So honestly, these were probably about the same price. Actually, no, this one was super cheap. This one was like $16 now that I think about it. But I don't honestly think that like the price difference even made a difference in like the quality way it looked. Now that I was able to go to a place where you can look at everything and all the merchandise, I think that for the same price you can just find a different bag like this. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for these bags. That and then this piece here, which is what I was trying to replicate with this bag, with this strap, which is from a different Louis bag actually. It's a lot more accurate here. Although the real one does have a much longer strap than this, but I don't really care. It's fine. So, yeah. So even though these bags aren't from my offer, and I kind of have been specifically reviewing bags from my offer, this is just the kind of stuff you can find in Asia. So this is obviously a Japanese World Tour Speedy from the Japanese version. This is the Shiba Inus that they have printed on them. I saw this and I'm obviously a huge Asia, Japanese fan, like, and obviously, like, designer bag fan. So when I saw this, I was really surprised because they have a lot of really common bags, popular bags like these, where this is a little bit more rare and interesting to see as a counterfeit bag. And it's really decent quality, to be honest. I mean, it's okay. I'd say this is about a C grade fake. This one I'd say is actually like a B. This one I'd say is like a C. You know, you can still, to me, C means like you can still wear it, you can still, you know, it still looks pretty real and everything. B is like, it looks, you know, almost so real that like you wouldn't really turn a blind eye to it. And A is like, it looks absolutely the same, obviously. And so, yeah, like I said, for this one, I would give it almost less than a C because it really just doesn't look anything like the real thing. But yeah, we'll get into this bag. So when I got this bag, it came with a lock, and I know that the lock is supposed to go in the zippers, but I just like literally tonight got back from my trip, and I wanted to make this video, and I've been using this bag, so I've been needing to unzip and everything. But it came with a little lock, and the key is in there, has the LV on the other side and everything. There's a little bit of Louis Vuitton detailing. The stitching is okay. The biggest turnoff, and even the zippers are okay. The biggest turnoff for this bag, I'm just gonna do that so I have to use one hand. The inside is really nice. I have all like stuff in there because I've been using this bag and whatever. Really decent inside. Little like pouch pocket in here. That's where I kept the key. I promise it opens. The biggest thing is the red lining. It's not so bad here, but it's really bad on the strap, and you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. Like, there's a few little errors, like stitching errors, but then there's like this. I can just scratch it right off, and it's been peeling off the whole time since I got this bag, and I've only had this bag for a few days, and there's just a few little errors. Like, I can just peel this right off, you know? This bag was actually pretty expensive. This was about $45, which I think is way too expensive for what I paid for it, but I actually got this on my very last day when I was in Phuket, Thailand, so I was like, you know, F it, I'm gonna get it and whatever. And the strap was actually inside of the bag, and I checked the strap when before I bought it, because, you know, they wanted a decent, you know, pretty big price for it. This had a plastic lining on it, and initially when I took the plastic lining on it, this red part was so sticky, like so sticky that like I was scared that it was gonna like get on my clothes and stuff, but I ended up using it in the airport and everything so I could try to break it in and maybe try to get it less sticky, but then it just started peeling. Yeah, it's just kind of a mess and whatever, so I'm kind of slowly like like, it's still usable, and it's okay, and it's not awful. The quality is obviously could be so much better. In a real Louis, it wouldn't look like this, and it wouldn't be so, I don't know, it actually, the, I don't want to say the white part or whatever, but, like, this leather that they're trying to, like, present here, the real ones obviously oxidize over time. They start to turn more brown. This is kind of what it should look like when you first get it, this like really beige kind of color. It actually started changing color a little bit. When I first got it, it was really white. I don't know if that's because I've been using it, and I had a layover in China, and China is super dirty, and I don't know if like I put my bag down or something, and I don't know, but it seems like it did get a little bit darker to me, so that's interesting. The monogram pattern isn't terrible either. It's decent. I'm not sure why there's a 25 there. Maybe that's what the real ones look like. I don't have a Speedy. This is my second monogram bag, besides I have a little Palm Springs backpack, which is definitely like a plus replica, and that one is pretty different. But, I mean, this is only the second one. There's, like, there's a few errors like that, and, like, little stuff like that. But, I mean, if you're buying a fake, like, I don't really care, to be totally honest. This is some little details. It says Louis Vuitton, you can kind of see, but yeah, there's just a few little things. But other than that, it's not so bad. The Shibas are cute, and they're not like a sticker that are just gonna rub off. And I really like it, just the bottom. There's obviously like a million indicators that this could be a fake, or that it is a fake, but I don't really care. And I think it's really cute, and I've been using it for the past couple days, and you can fit so much in here. Like, this was the most perfect, I have like tampons and like my charger, and that's a durian candy that I brought home for my friends so they can try to see what durian tastes like, which is not good, obviously. I mean, some people like it, whatever, but yeah, so, what was I talking about? Here's the zipper. I'm trying to show every little aspect to it. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with this. I don't think it looks super fake. I don't think it looks super real, and I don't think I care either way. But, there's a few little things. But it seems like every video that I make like this, I always say, oh, there's a few little things like this and this and this, but every once in a while I'll find something, there's like no flaws. And that's what I'd probably say about this bag. There is just really nothing bad about it. Like, the latch is the same as the real one. This narrowness here, the thinness of the double G's, pretty much everything is exactly the way it should be. The only thing, though, is that I wish I could have found a bigger one, but this is actually the only one that I saw that I was really, really like, oh, yeah, I gotta get this, because every other replica kind of just looked like this one, and I don't know, I just was really impressed, and I was like, all right, I gotta get this. But it's really cute and small and whatever, and I personally really like small bags, so this bag actually isn't probably the best for me because it fits so much, and I like my bags to look a little fuller and propped up. Like, this looks like it could have stuff in it, where this one, it kind of flops and doesn't really have a lot of shape to it unless I put stuff in it. But, I mean, if you are somebody that carries a ton of stuff, this is just the most perfect size bag for you. But yeah, so I got a few other counterfeit items, but I don't think that they're going to be really all that popular. I got a watch while I was there as well, and I gave that to my boyfriend, and that was really, really good quality. So maybe I'll make a video on that if you guys are interested. The last thing that I would like to mention before I'm done with this video is all the people that are like, why would you even showcase these bags without giving, linking them and everything? I've gone over this 1,000 times, and if I have to say it in every video, I mean, eventually I'll just stop. But I don't link because it is illegal to sell counterfeit bags, and that's just well known. I mean, when I came into the U.S., I actually hid this bag, even with it just on my shoulder, because I was afraid they might confiscate it. I wasn't sure or not. I don't know. I mean, that might sound really stupid to some people, but you never really know. because it's so illegal to, it's not illegal to buy, but it is illegal to sell. So I don't want to, you know, people make a living doing this, and whatever your opinion is, either way, it's my opinion and my decision not to disclose the information of the people that I bought the bags from. I have thought about just privately emailing all the links to people, but honestly, I'm a kid. I'm in college. Like I have a lot of stuff to do, and I just don't have time for that unless I was doing this full time, and I don't. So I think that these bags are pretty easy to find on iOffer if you look hard enough. I always answer questions in the comments when it's little questions like, well, where did you find this bag? What did you look up and everything? But I don't want to give out specific information. I'll just say go to iOffer just because, you know, it's just my decision not to do that. When I was in Phuket and in Thailand, a lot of people seem pretty desperate to sell and make money from this and everything, and sure, yeah, you can have that opinion that that's not fair. People have designed these bags, they deserve to, you know, be sold at the price that they need to be sold. Well, you know, the brand makes it twice as expensive on top of the way that the bag is crafted and everything, and some people just can't afford that, and that just is what it is. And to be honest, there's nothing really wrong with that. Even if I bought the real thing, I'd still say that about people unless they're walking around with like something's really, really fake and telling people it's real. A lot of the times I'll tell people that my bags, I mean, people who are close to me, I'll tell people that they're not real. Like my parents, obviously, so they don't think I'm like recklessly spending money, but my parents don't always think that these are real anyway, but they're not like the type of thing where I'm, you know, bragging about it. But anyway, that was what a mini haul I had from Thailand. I feel like this is the best way for me to show everything that I got. Everything else I got, I'm just kind of a pile of it right here. I have to put my bed sheets on, but no one's gonna care. I'm sure no one's gonna even click on this video. But they had some really pretty soaps and stuff like that I got for friends and from Thailand and whatever. But this is the thing that I knew that people would be most interested about. So this is another version of like a fake that you could get of the Gucci Marmont bag. I'll definitely be using this bag. I think it's really cute, and a lot more, it just feels better. It feels like a real bag, a real purse, where this one just feels cheap. It just feels cheap. So anyway, that is my review and overall look at my little haul from Thailand. If you want to see anything more from me, let me know. And yeah, thank you.